What's going on, y'all? It's Hoodie Jordan YT, aka Mr. Greenlight District. As you guys know, usually I'm amped up, pumped up during the beginning of my intros, but as of now, after yesterday, I'm just downright depressed as fuck. Well, I'm not depressed, I'm just disappointed. Yesterday was game 5 of the NBA Finals between the Heat and the Nuggets in Denver. Tyler Hero was questionable, but they ended up changing their mind and activating him to be active and suiting up to play in game 5 to help add scoring on to the low, so they can have a better chance and a higher chance of taking game 5 and bringing it back to Miami. So the first 2 quarters, Miami was doing good. Caleb Martin, Max Struess, Bam, he did his thing. Bam dropped 16 points in like the first quarter, in the first 2 quarters, if not the first quarter, the first half. And he did his thing with like 16 points, 6 or 8 rebounds. Jokic was only at 3 points with 2 fouls, sitting on the bench. They was going good. Then the third quarter, things started turning for the end for Miami, but Miami stayed up in the lead where they kept battling back and forth. And by the end of the third quarter, they took like a 1 or 2 point lead. And when that fourth quarter came, that's when all hell broke loose. Jimmy was struggling. Bam was throwing up dumb shots, turning the ball over. Jimmy was turning the ball over. Coach Eric Spoelstra was being dumb and not bringing Tyler Hero in to add some points on to help him score some points and to see how he do in his return back, so it could be a little bit easier and a little bit lighter load for his teammates around him. Because Tyler Hero is a walking bucket. He averages like 20 points per game, like 4 to 5 assists. About 5 or 6 assists and like 4 to 5 rebounds or something like that. Former 6th man of the year from last year. Then like towards the end of the quarter, right when it got down to like a minute and a half, that's when Miami was trailing by 1. Then they kept taking the lead back and forth, and then the exact moment, my window is open, so if y'all hear traffic, like cars and trucks and horns and stuff and machines, my window is open, so I'm letting a breeze get in here. It was hot yesterday. It was 80 degrees, so I'm letting it get cooled off because I don't know what the temperature is going to be today. I'm going to check. But anyway, when it got to like 30 seconds left, if not 30 seconds, like 25 seconds left exactly, Jimmy just went to like the right wing and just tossed up a prayer 3, missed it with like 1 or 2 people open, and he was moving real lazy. He started off struggling like 1 or 2 for like 11. He was like 2 for 11 or 2 for 12 with only like 4 points. That pissed me off. Then he missed 2 free throws at the beginning of the game. That pissed me off. The thing that I was actually pretty satisfied about is that Bam was on the roll. Bam was scoring, doing his thing. He was attacking the paint and all of that stuff, which he should do that more often and be aggressive. Um, Gabe Vincent was doing his thing slowly, but he wasn't really getting playing time. Kyle Lowry, he stepped up, which I was a lot happy about that. He stepped up and brought in a bunch of clutch plays. So he was doing his thing. I think he dropped like maybe 13 to 16 points in the game. Duncan Robinson put in like a couple of threes and a few cuts, lay-ins, layups, and all of that. Caleb Martin, he did some work. He put in like maybe 10 points. Zeller really didn't score. He was just standing around, moving around like a fucking big goofy. Like, it was just the performance of Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero not getting playing time on the court, knowing that they're down 1-3 in the series. Kevin Love, he made like a couple of plays, but also at the end of the day, he should have been scoring too. Like he should have been scoring up there like Bam, and Kyle Lowry. I was disappointed in him, even though if it was his first year still. He was with the Cavs with LeBron and JR and Kyrie. He should know what it means to be in that predicament. He should have stepped up too. I was really upset. The part that really upset me the most was Tyler Hero not playing a single second or minute in the game. Like, it said that he went from questionable to being activated to suit up and playing in the game to be able to play in Game 5. Why the fuck would you say he's going to be active to play in Game 5 when dumbass coach Eric Spoelstra didn't even let him step on the floor to even play, get some minutes on the court? I understand he had a broken hand, but dude, you're down 1-3 in the series, in the finals, the championship, and you did not let him check in to get an ounce of playing time on that fucking court, but you activated him to be ready to play in Game 5. Like, that really pissed me off. I was highly disappointed in Jimmy, Kevin Love, Bam Adebayo's mistakes, his turnovers he was doing, just throwing up dumb shit. I was getting pissed off with Jimmy Butler struggling from scoring. I was pissed off mostly with Eric Spoelstra and his coaching with rotating players to play in the game. I was really pissed off about that. Like, honestly, like, Pat Riley got to do something about that team. Like, he either got to break that roster down and add some superstars onto that roster from free agency or with some trades or free agency, or along with they need to let Coach Eric Spoelstra go, because that was about the dumbest mistake ever, for dumbest thing that Eric Spoelstra could do, because you got one of the best shooters on the team, not one of the best shooters on the team, and you couldn't let him get playing time knowing that you're down 3-1 in the series. Like, come on, dude. If Eric Spoelstra don't get fired, Pat Riley and the GMs, they got to redo that roster, break it down. They got to get some bigs and some guards that can help out in the paint defensive-wise and attacking the paint offensively and being aggressive. Guards that can shoot and help out Tyler Hero, Lowry, and Gabe Vincent. I'm going to say small forwards, but also that can help out. um, Jimmy Butler that are superstars. But like small forwards like that is like, I don't know, it's gonna be pretty hard to find. So mostly guards and centers that can shoot and play defense in the paint, on the perimeter, and attack the paint and shoot, be able to shoot. So I'm just really disappointed in that whole playoff series in the NBA Finals series with the Heat. I'm just highly disappointed. It sucked that Tyler Hero broke his hand against the Bucks in the first round. It sucked, but it is what it is. I was hoping he was gonna make his return back in game two. I mean game two, but I see game not in game two, but game three. I was hoping he was gonna return. Then game four, I was kind of pissed off because he was supposed to make his return to game three. Then I was like, okay, maybe in game four he didn't make his return, and it was at home. Then game five, he was activated to play in an elimination game. Coach Eric Spoelstra didn't put him on the court to get any playing time. That's about the dumbest thing. Coach Eric Spoelstra either got to get fired or they got to break down that roster and add some superstars on there, because that team need fucking help. I don't fuck draft picks, trade the draft picks. If you got to trade some players from off the bench, like role players or whatever, like Heinz Smith, he's pretty good player. He did good. He stepped up when it was needed against the Celtics and against the Knicks, and in the final series against the Nuggets, he stepped up. I would trade probably like Yurtseven, Jovic, and Kane, and a few other, and some draft picks to get like superstars, to get like some guards and a couple of centers, adding the fact that Udonis Haslem is retiring. So that's gonna be a load off their backs with the cap space. So yeah, I'm disappointed in that team. They had a great long run as the underdogs throughout the playoffs this whole season. I'm proud of them for making it all the way to the finals as the 8th seed and people doubting them. But they gotta step the fuck up and stop being so lazy. They gotta stop playing lazy defense. Honestly. Stop with the lazy ass defense. That's one of their weakness. They will start the game off great, and then slowly when they make one turnover, that's when their opponent come back and start whooping their ass. They gotta stop that. That pisses me off. So I just had to get this video out there. I'm gonna try to do a small amount of edits, not too much like I normally would do. So if you like this video of what I was speaking facts on about the finals with the Miami Heat struggles and all of that stuff and what they need to do during the off season, go on and stop and smash on that like button, hit that subscribe button, two-piece that notification bell to be notified when I upload any and all videos on this channel. Wells family, live, love, laugh, live, lose, learn. You got to lose in order to win. Always remember that. The Wells family, Hoodie Jordan YT, we out. Thank you so much. God bless. I love y'all. See you in the next video.